Hey guys, welcome back. It's Sunday, May 22nd. It's the May long weekend. The weather is pretty miserable. It's been kind of raining on and off all day, but we are going to try and get a couple more beds cleaned up and planted. We're going to put the beet seeds and carrot seeds in the ground. This time last year, we were, as I've said before, putting plants in the ground, which was a huge mistake, especially last year. This year, it's very clear that there is no way any of the plants from our planting room are going outside. We have temperatures at night still around the freezing mark. We're waking up to frost pretty much every day. So it's pretty clear cut this year. Whereas last year we did chance it because the weather looked like it was improving, but no, we still got at least another week, maybe even 2 weeks before we're putting anything outside. But again, lots of work to do out here, but one bed at a time. So yeah, let's get going.
We planted some beets. They're called vulture, and we put them in these little columns. For the carrots, we're gonna try like starch liquid, and it like spaces the carrots out a bit. So I don't know how it's gonna work, but we're gonna figure it out once we do the carrots. And I don't know what a carrot bed is. So I think we're gonna do the carrots like over there, maybe. So to show you the seeds. This one I've pulled out of the ground. See? It's blue. There it goes. Hello everybody, and welcome to another garden video. And so we are going to plant the carrots today. I don't know how it's gonna work, but yeah, we are going to use cornstarch. That's what this is right here. I'm just gonna get something to show you. Yeah. and we're gonna do the carrots with it.
Well, what are we gonna do?
We're going to put the cornstarch in, and hopefully and then we'll just decompose. And we're also going to use these bags, pour the cornstarch in it. When
Okay, I'll move this side.
and I'm going to pour it in the bag. Yuck.
Yep.
And we're just going to squeeze it out, right, Mom?
Yep. Okay, I'll grab the other ones. Hold on. Hybrid.
Hybrid carrots.
Rebel.
Rebel.
Rebel carrots. Okay.
Rebel carrots. What is
Okay,
that?
open up your bag. We gotta wait till Daddy has the bed ready.
Really? Oh.
Okay, let's dump some seeds in there.
I'm going to do it.
Okay, don't put the whole pack because we need to fill up all the baggies.
Is that?
Oh yeah, you can put way more than that. Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah. Okay, dump in there. Dump. 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 Okay. We'll do the other bag.
But I have to close it again. And, sticky. They're all the same? Is that all the same?
These are rainbow ones, but we'll just plant them all.
What if I don't like them?
Then we don't have to pick them.
I'll give them to Sirius then.
Sure.
You will eat them.
Mm-hmm.
And Buffy.
Did you even use the
Kathy and Buffy.
I did, but you know what? Maybe I'll take them out.
Hi everybody. And we're still doing the cornstarch. Ellie has her bag and I have her bag. Right? Yeah, that's what it looks like. So, this is the carrot bed. The candy starters. Over there, we did that already. Those are the beets and... Beets and beans. Beets and beans. Wait, what? Oh, that doesn't make sense. Yeah! So, we planted a few things already. We planted the peas, the beans, and like you remember from the last video, we planted some beets. That's so cool. And so I want to try
There, the hole is right here where my thumb is. Okay.
and then squirt it
And then, so squirt it in
in the bag.
the bed. Okay. You can go on the other side.
Okay. Finish the lines off. We're actually doing all the work. My bag is sticky. It's stuck. It's stuck.
The cornstarch is a little too thick.
Like, can I do it? Look. There we go. Really good. That's coming out. Now I always don't have enough cornstarch. You know that? Okay, you know that. So, I'm gonna try, Daddy.
We're running out of seeds to do the whole bed.
I am done my bag again. I am not done my bag yet. It's dropping.
Alright guys, once again, it's much later at night, everybody is sleeping, and we are back down in the planting room. Pretty successful day today. Didn't want to put too much in the ground. Again, we still have some pretty cold weather on the way. We are definitely going to get frost this week. But we did put some beet seeds in the ground and some carrot seeds in the ground. The method we used to plant the carrot seeds is, it's basically you're suspending the carrot seeds in a mixture of cornstarch and water. We saw it on a Quebec homesteading YouTube channel. I'll leave a link in the description below. I will leave it to you to decide whether or not we were successful. The kids had a lot of fun, but I guess we will, well, we'll see what ends up growing. Now down here we have a lot more room. All the tomatoes have been, are upstairs, and we put them out during the day, bring them back in at night to, well, to get them used to the direct sunshine, and to free up a bit more room underneath all the lights down here. We've done that with some of the pepper plants as well. Not all of them. Most of them are still down here. Now, some of our peppers the leaves were kind of curling under the lights. Not exactly sure what it was. We've experimented with a bunch of things. We stopped watering them as frequently. We stopped fertilizing some of them. We're not quite sure. I don't know what's going on, but what I did notice was it only seemed to affect the peppers on the top shelf. The bottom shelf ones were fine, and so what I did was the ones from the top shelf, took them out. They're upstairs. We're putting them out and bringing them in at night. I think it's just the amount of heat that the bottom lamps are generating. I guess the peppers just don't like their roots to be at an elevated temperature. I don't know. It might just be unique to that variety, but for whatever reason they didn't like it. There are peppers in there right now, but I find if I leave the covers off, so we have those emergency blankets that keep the light in. But if I leave the cover open, the pepper plants seem absolutely fine. The ones that were wilted have staged a pretty good recovery. They are all doing very well now, yeah, we're just waiting for a break in the weather, and it'll be a mad rush to put everything out. So let's take a look. See how everything's doing down here. Okay, so we've moved the red knights up to the top shelf. Again, leaving the cover off. They seem to be perfectly fine. They're having no trouble up here. Not quite as big as last year, but again, without the frost, we should do quite well. Habaneros, they look like they're not moving. They are slowly growing. We'll see what we get. Again, I find that these habaneros do very poorly when planted out in the beds. So what we're going to do is keep them in pots, keep them close to the house. Hopefully they do better in pots. We did get a habanero pepper last year, but it just wasn't on the plant long enough to get super hot. So hoping this year we'll get something hotter. Lettuce doing well. These are the patty pans, and let's see here, payload, which is our zucchini. I don't know what those are. Those are different. Those are probably a flower. The cucamelons here have all come up and have already started to climb on the little supports that we put in. So everything doing well. And the kale, Swiss chard, all doing quite well. Watermelons, cantaloupe, sugar rush cantaloupe. These are the patio snackers. So these are the cucumbers that we're going to be doing in pots on the deck. Those are all doing very well. Pickling cucumbers, slicing cucumbers, all coming up, doing very well. And broccoli, cauliflower, doing good. Cabbage, doing well. Spaghetti squash, doing extremely well. Hopefully they do okay in these small cells. Butternut squash, not coming up. We have a couple plants up, another one that's just starting. Not sure what happened. So it looks like it'll be we'll be going to the nursery for those plants. And under the last set of lights, these plants have just kind of stalled out. Not exactly sure what's going on, but they really are not putting on much new growth at all. Hopefully, again, they should be going out fairly soon, within a week. Hopefully they get rolling once they're in soil. And lettuce in the back, more lettuce on this side. The dill has come up. Dill is always really tricky to grow indoors. I never really have much luck with it, so we'll see how these plants turn out, and we'll sow more if need be. And then our one tray of onions looking pretty good. All right, guys, that's it. The last thing I'm going to be sowing sometime this week will be another full tray of lettuce, probably the 72 cell pack, so that we have a lot of lettuce for this year's harvest. And yeah, that's about it. So far in the ground we have beans, peas, onion sets, carrots, and beets. All seeds. No plants from down here have been put out in the beds. We are hoping that will happen next week, if not next week, depending on how the weather looks, at the very latest the week after. I mean, it's already June. Our growing season is definitely going to be shortened this year, but we will do our best. All right, that's it for now. I'll see you guys later.